Because I wanted to be able to put that in the show. Finally eat the worms. I know, I'm not a big worm eater fan myself. I'm probably gonna puke. I have to eat more worms. So, North Storm came in, so that's interesting that this thing turned. Still. There it is. I caught it right in there. I still don't feel good fighting the ocean. What if we found a bad guy to fight? Is that okay too? Oh, I just puked all over everything. Desiree, look at what you made me do. It's your fault. I am not responsible for anything I do by myself. I am responsible? Are you sure? Okay. Alright. I don't think they got a Cat in the Hat game. That'd be smart of somebody to make that. You wanna play Pirates of Daddy on there?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Watch it. This is the guy right here. Alright, let's put this down. Propose the quest. Oh, it's cancelled. Okay. Nice. We're just gonna go to the Lagoon of Whispers. That doesn't sound bad at all. Yeah. What are you crying about? Oh, is your feet cold? There you go. Yeah. Feel my blanket. Oh, hey, you're too big. You're not a little boy anymore. I gotta find the Lagoon of Whispers. If that's even a thing. There, oh my gosh. Look out, hey, come on. There we go, so I'm gonna go north by northwest, is likely. There we go. Oh, yeah, it's race. Somebody was here. I didn't know that anchor. That's cool enough. Actually, might have raised it earlier and I already got stuff on me. Let's do this. What a nice chap to raise our anchor. Just in case, you know? Like, a nice chap I'm going around blowing holes in barrels. Not very Christian-like, if you ask me. That was bad. Anyways. You never know, there's tuckers everywhere. That's what they call people who get on your ship and try to trick you. I love this new set. Royal Revenge. Happy Good Friday, everybody. You don't have to go to church, you can go to temple. Okay. You don't gotta go anywhere. You don't gotta do anything. Right? Because that's freedom of choice, really. Isn't that like what the Christians say God gave us? Isn't that the idea, the freedom to choose? Right? Well, yeah, it is, isn't it? The answer to that would be yes. I have been actually studying this stuff and go to school for it. The answer would be yes. Right? And if you just don't ever choose the guy, what happens? Right? That's the big, you know, hell world, you're gonna go to hell. You know, interesting enough, did you know the word hell actually comes from the Scandinavian origin? It was spelled with one L, and the actual person, her name is spelled with two L's, if I remember right. Or hers was one L and the place was two L's. Anyways, so the word for the place is not even from Christian origin. Why would that be, right? I figure if you're going to talk about it, you know, it's some more of the detail. Why would that be? Well, if you think about it, the Christians was started by Jews, right? Because it's just an argument between the Christians or the Jews who believe that Jesus Christ, Yeshua, Christo, was the Messiah. The Messiah. I'm probably not even saying that right. It's been a long time. Or, no, you don't just get to play video games today because you want to. Everybody else is watching TV. Knock yourself out, girl. Yeah, you're welcome. Or, or the ones who still believe that this king of the Jews, that's who this Messiah was supposed to be, was supposed to be the perfect foundation king that was given to them. That, I mean, Abraham made a deal with God in order to do this. So, I am twice over. So, there's something to that. They were expecting someone who's kind of like David. That's who I've been studying recently. So, we'd think that this Christ guy would be somewhat like that, right? I mean, he's supposed to be, as it says, the savior of Abraham's descendants, and then he saves the world. That's the deal. And it is a deal, believe it or not. It's an actual formal, not just a covenant like a promise, but it's like a written law. Like it's a business deal in a sense. It's not you're just buying, but you're like combining businesses. You know, it's that sort of deal. It's illegal. It's supposed to be binding. So that makes. I mean, that just sounds quite a bit different from other mythologies and religions and stuff, doesn't it? I mean, you got Buddhism who say that your desire is actually, that's what kills us. And believe it or not, the ancient Greeks kind of went around the same line. And so do Christians. Ironically, is that desire is what kills us. I'm not saying, you know, for the Jews, I'm not saying bacon starts all fights, but I've seen a few start over the last piece on the breakfast table. Delicious. But so are latkes, you know. Potato cakes. That's become rather famous, hasn't it? Around the Hanukkah season. A minor holiday, yet it's just gotten so much attention. Probably because the other holidays are a little bit more incoming. Or a little bit more, I think they're too serious, to be honest. Talk mythology, and they're like, okay. And maybe that's how you're supposed to start it. Be like, hey, I'd like to talk to you about mythology I believe in. Right, everybody going like, what? No. Now we've kind of defined that Good Friday is for the Christians believe that's the day Jesus died. Now you might ask, why do you say that they believe the day that Jesus died? Right? We've already kind of made a statement that it's Passover for the Jews. They're celebrating God saving them in Egypt. That's what it is. I mean, that's a big deal, because if you actually look at almost all their holidays are, and I'm a little Jewish, so, but not a lot of bit of Jewish, but all their holidays are, so I've learned to study this stuff, right? Because I'm interested in how I am the way I am, right? Because I think that's super important. If you don't know your history, you are doomed to repeat it, believe it or not. And if you look up your own history, you can see people doing exactly that. How cool! You can at least be like, at least I'm not as dumb as that guy. I mean, that's not exactly the right kind of attitude you want to have in life, or in your heart, right? That's what Jesus would say. That's how they would say it in Christianese. But at least you're better than that guy. No, so let's get on with it. What should we pick for a sale while we're waiting here on this Good Friday? Good Friday? It's so weird that they call it Good Friday. And this guy's straight up gonna be like, endure some of the worst torture ever, but it was a Good Friday that day. I don't know. Did Jesus wake up and he's like, good morning, and everybody was like, good morning, and it was like the Hobbit, you know, is the morning to be good on, or, you know, who knows? So if you want a lot of tension, always put this up right here. If you once you get it, the legendary flag. Personally, I'm just gonna be relaxing today. It's not there. It is Royal Revenge. Just gonna clear all that stuff. So just a little catch up. These Order of Souls ones. Order of Souls ones. This is how you're gonna get your boat sunk a lot. Like Merchant Alliance, they have to chase you down because you're gonna be on the water more. But for Gold Hoarders and Order of Souls, you're gonna be on land more than you are gonna be on except for certain for just Order of Souls, ironically. But it's quite interesting with this Jesus guy, right? I think I was saying before, it's a lot of people I've heard think that he it's kind of made up or whatever, right? And that would be interesting if it was, or if it is. Let's just run with that, right? 'Cause we're just talking here. It doesn't have to get stupid serious, right? I'm just there to pluck at the brain and massage it in the morning, give it a good once over. As if he was just made up, then I mean, this is not a hero that we normally make up. Honestly, even Kukulin, who was supposed to be like this manly man hero, who kind of fumbled around in the bed for the first time he was doing that sort of thing and embarrassed himself utterly for supposedly all of time, right? That's the way it's written down, that he was rough with his hands, as they say. And he would have made a better candidate for being like man of the, oh my god, that's a rock, man of the millennia. You play the fires with me? Okay. Well, the girls aren't watching, so why don't we let Daddy not hit rocks and we do that, yeah? Okay, you ready to get on here with Daddy? Alright. I want you to go grab Mommy so we can turn on Mama's. Wife's got the new Xbox. I really like the way it looked. That's pretty... Oh, gosh! I know, you almost killed yourself. You probably could have met your maker right there. You thought... Oh, you're so smart and talented and you just know all kinds of stuff, yeah? No. I would say you're smart and you are talented, but knowing stuff is a little different. No, this is Mama's. It's so the girls can watch TV still. So let's drop anchor and get the boy on here. He wants to play with Dad in the morning. This happens a lot. So we get a lot of our shows for the smallest crew. Something kind of a kid show I've been starting. I only did one episode so far. I think there are 2 on YouTube. Just follow Clubbedcashew50. So we're gonna have to start a party chat, just because it's become less than adult now, and that's usually how my maturity goes anyway. Sorry, it's horribly bad dad jokes all day. All right, buddy, I just invited you to the party, yeah? Are you ready to party? Personally, I like Toby Keith. You hear me too? Good. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to do some fancy smancy button pushing. What's the matter? That something happened there that made you go, oh my god. Alright. Let's go over here. Hey. Well then maybe not stick it out. Join game. There you go, Isaac. Oh, smart TV. Is it? As I'm like, literally, okay, hey kid, I'm not actually a jungle gym, I just pretend to be. Are you gonna pay me for that, by the way? You owe me, like, back pay. We're talking, like, almost $100,000 already. No? We never talked about that? Okay, I apologize. I'm not trying to swindle you. I just, you know, it's your work you have me do is gonna wear down my body, and I thought, can I get medical at least? Okay. Well, you hear it, people. Kids don't give out medical. It's a little sad. I was hoping for something. There we go. Got both TVs on. We'll get the kids show going. And yeah. What do you want to watch, Aisley? You want to watch Coco Melon? And there he is. There's the boy of fortune, Canarthy's fortune. Do you own Canarthy's roost? Oh, that makes way more sense. Now we know where Canarthy's roost in this game comes from. Right here, boy tells us. And it's true. Right, because the 4-year-old is probably smarter than the rest of us. What did Oh, Mama's shoes. Go put that over on the other side where the shoes go. Are you trying to play video games too? Alright. Can you help me up to the cap stand? Are you gonna hide in the barrel right off the bat? That's your that's your go-to? Alright, well, I'm gonna jump below real fast. Now that we have all our lights on and stuff. Hey, we're like actually right here, so it should be theoretically just right over there, which it is. So we're gonna up this. We'll reef our sails. Let's put these sails to half. You're gonna help too? Okay, I need help with this one. It's the cap stand. Up, just behind you. Yep, right there. You're staring right at Dad. Keep going forward. Push the blue button. Blue button. Blue button. Yeah, look at that. 4-year-olds can play this game. Are you... Do you mind if I sail, Captain? We gotta go to that island right there. Bow on the go? Okay. Is that because you love me? Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'll get it on. Hold on. Right? I mean, if you're a parent of 3+ kids, you know, you've gone through what I like to call the gauntlet. There's bow on the go. Now you guys can hear all kinds of sound. Guys and gals. Anyways. So then the real question for this Jesus guy, right, who's, you can already see, doesn't kind of meet the standards in the large... Did you just fall off the boat? Okay. Meet the standards in the large way of what the Jews considered their king. He's supposed to be kind of like David, but without the family issues. Solomon, but doesn't ever really break the rules. You know, he's supposed to come out and just kind of wipe the map clean and change everybody to follow the ways of Judaism, to follow the one true God. And I'm sure I'm not even explaining it in a way that will sound most flattering, but, you know, we don't have all the time in the world. So that was kind of the idea, that he was going to be this amazing king that would bring everybody together. It wasn't necessarily like... Oh, look. That would be a sunken boat. And now I'm hearing myself twice over. That was good. So now we gotta go on here and go kill this captain guy. If you got a good dude with you, you can kill him by simply just bringing him to the cannons right over here. Okay, so keep these dudes out of the water or you're gonna regret it. And we're already in the water. Yeah, they turned green right there. So these dudes are... these skeletons are a lot stronger once you get a little bit of water on them. You see they've turned green, some of these guys haven't yet. So, I believe by fire. Honestly, I think that's just kind of a rumor. I've been looking it up and I don't see anything particular about that. Ouch! That's super hot. There we go. And it's a little bit of loop to do when you're by yourself like this. One down, two down. Look at that. And you eat your papas, and it's all good. There should be, theoretically, on this island, a place to reload. Oop, that's not it. Looks like I've got slime. And these are just regular. Yeah, these are stronger than normal, but... no, they're not the ones that just kind of randomly spawn on an island. I like to try to kill the guys with the guns first, just in case, because they're gonna see how they're actually moving around me to kill me. You better not be stealing her leche, little girl. You're sitting on the barrel, push Y and you can see yourself. Yellow button. Right, on. So, those guys are dead. Here's our new ammo. It's really cool if they actually put this out here. Anyways, as I was saying. So this Jesus guy doesn't really, match up. You'll hear a lot of people, even some other ones say like, oh, he's obviously not real. Right? Well, is there a way we can find out he is? Because, even if he was, what the real question would be? The real question isn't if he's real or not, in some ways, believe it or not. The real question is he the Son of God? Is he this Messiah, right? A lot of people who didn't believe, a lot of people do. Believe it or not, some of the older Jewish historian writings that, were writing for the Jews believed yes he was, or not that yes he was, but believed yes he was a real person. They actually have writings stating that he was used sorcery, so he's using the devil or the evil ones. Ooh, fireworks, evil ones work, and it's almost full. So they were believing that he was at least a real person, but. And then he did miracles that healed. It actually says that in their little writings. That did miracles that healed, but the difference is that they were not from their God. They were from the evil one. And that from Lucifer. And that's how he was doing it. Of course, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But yeah, you can say that, I wouldn't say recanted, but in a way that he's included a lot now into be more of like the prophets. He's one of the wise teachers, as they call him. Not necessarily like the one, but he's a wise. It's clear. It's easier to see now, right? Because he did upset people, right? It's not like he didn't. He got killed for it. The whole thing, if you actually just kind of read it, sounds like the whole, objectively, sounds like it just gets out of control. Like he's being arrested and he's supposed to be in some way judged and just kind of, supposed to have a big hand slap that just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, and of course it's there, it just gets to the point where they're actually okay, good buddy, they're going through with murder. It's like one thing after another, You help me? Oop, somebody's back here. No, he's good. Wait, is the bad guys? What? Daddy doesn't want to die. That's what Daddy doesn't want to do. I'm on the island. I see you. Hey, I'm a little bit. Oh, come on, buddy. Is there sharks in the water? Well, if you're in there too long. Here you go. That's the island you want to go to. Go to the other end. See that ladder? Yeah, well there's sharks. Yeah, that's you gotta get on the island to help Daddy. That's where the skeletons are. We're here to kill a skeleton, Captain. So we've kind of established that Jesus does not have any kind of mythology that people would be impressed of back in those days. You gotta remember, those were a lot rougher days. It's not like they kill you. It's not, you know, we're talking about back in those days. This is just around the same time as Kukulin. You know, this is the time. It's after. Oh my gosh, lightning, holy moly. There's water in the ship. Drop this so we don't get... Are we sinking? No, we're not sinking. Not yet, at least. Yeah, just water from the rain. It's a lot of rain. Kind of like where we live. Does it rain here in Washington a lot? Ooh, let that big kind of funny, but I think the best to learn from is your mistakes. Okay, so just gonna kind of keep on. Fight the shark. I'm trying to fight the skeletons. I can't fight everybody. Ouch! I wonder if lightning will actually strike him dead. You're in the water. And I just ate that raw snake. That's not good for me. I went in too far. I try to like dance around the side of these guys. And that's a little bit... It's actually pretty good to use the blender. Oh, I got hit by lightning. Go, 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 go. Oh, woo. I'm going to be eating raw food now just to stay alive. Shoot them. Good job, buddy. You aim. You hold this trigger to aim. You need some bigger ones here for you? Yeah? Okay. Let's get the one the Faded Grips was hooking us up with. That's who I'm affiliated with. You can go to my Twitter. And I'll have it on Facebook for you to check out. Faded Grips website. You can get a 20% discount using Club's Stash. Club's Stash. This is, yeah, and the other one too, right here. Look at that. Yeah, so your little fingers can have something to play easier on, yeah? Is that easier for you now? Hey, Isaac. I really thought we were going to die from lightning this time. Alright. Now, believe it or not, the historian we get from anything from the 1st century. His name's Tacitus. That's the Roman historian. For where it's like he's our go-to guy for Roman history. He even writes about Jesus, but doesn't say anything like he's the Messiah or anything. In fact, you're not going to find that anywhere about this guy. It does say that people believed he was, which is interesting. Oh no, a skelly ship! It's working. Good, you like it better? That's good. Thank you, Faded Grips, for the hookup. Why is it acting like we think that guy? What the frick? That's kind of weird. So am I. Look at that. That doesn't even make sense. Usually they go down the other way, but I heard like the sound like we sank him, and like I know we didn't even touch the guy. He just happened to be the closest. You're dead? I don't even know. There you are. Isaac! It's just kind of funny. This is one of those few cartoon games. It's like, oddly enough, looks for kids, not for kids. It's for adults. I'm trying, but I got bad guys following me the whole time, yes? Tell you what, you get on the cannons. Get on the cannons. I'll bring them to you, and you can make them go boom, okay? Alright. That is a random person. Who is that guy? That guy, Isaac, is just another person out here sailing the Sea of Thieves. No, it's just it's another person. Yep, another person. Yes, another person. That would be the one thing that required with kids is patience, right? Help me push the blue button. Blue button. There we go, now let's push it together. See how much faster when you help Daddy. Loving that. So we're gonna, you go get on this cannon down here. See that one I'm looking at? Yeah, I want you on that cannon. Okay, I load it, we're gonna blow these guys up, okay? We're not going anywhere, trust me. You see skeletons on the beach yet? Woo! Alright. You come over, hey, push the B button. I want you to come over to these red barrels and push the blue button. Yeah, I gotta go over, push B, red button. Come over to the barrels, blue button. Right over here. Right over here. Yep, blue button. Now push green button. Green button. There we go. Now push red button. Yep, now get back on the cannon. And that way, all you have to... Hold on, let Daddy get in on the first side. Okay, you shoot me over there? Ooh, what the... Okay, shoot Daddy over. Trigger. Fire. Woo! Okay, now I'm gonna bring the bad guys here. You just gotta shoot again, okay? Shoot, 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 shoot! Hurry! I don't wanna die! Keep firing! Fire! Raging fired plant skeleton, so I'm guessing this is kind of a... Fire! Almost. Okay, shoot the same place. You ready to fire? Oh, you're not shooting the same place. Oh, I'm dead. Woo, you gotta shoot the same place, buddy. You moving the cannon a little bit? Good job. At least you're shooting. That's cool. Good job. High five? No? I'm not cool enough? Am I still cool? No? I'm still not cool. Come here, Aisley. Let's change your diaper, yeah? Give us a second, everybody. We'll be right back. We're gonna take a quick break. Alright, we're back. Hold your lantern up, get your flame. These flames are used for stuff later on. Let's see if we can't get bugged by more kids, right? Double jeopardy, that's how I like to do it. Kids watching kids, yada yada yada. No, I'm kidding, not kids. Double jeopardy is insane that playing a video game that you need to concentrate in while kids are bugging you. That's the way to do it. A real challenge for a real man, as they say. God, it's so bad. So we know we got Tacitus, we got Josephus. That's the next guy. He's got. So there are some odd writings. There is one that looks particularly like is not really in favor or against Christians. He's just kind of writing about some guy. There's not actually that many historical writings because, truth be told, Jesus is like he didn't really start like a. You need this loaded for you, buddy. He didn't start like a full rebellion, right? Believe it or not, there's actually more about his brother than there is about him. There's and just from Josephus, there's actually more about his cousin than there is about him, which is kind of his cousin John, right? John the Baptist. Don't let him get around you. Gotta find some. Woo! We gotta find some food now. Oh my gosh! Really? We've got the weirdest hitboxes in this game. Anyway, so Josephus, believe it or not, oh, it's just wood. I can't even run out of beaver. Not a beaver. Ah, I knew it. So, Josephus writes, there's two different writings. One that talks about his brother's death. It says James, the brother of John, the one they called the Christ, that I believe he followed him to after he died, which is actually really interesting because, okay, well, how many people named Yeshua or Joshua with an E, Jeshua? The reason why they called him Jeshua is because. Not Joshua, because it is the same name. So after their exile from Babylon, they changed the O's to E's, and it was a significance there. That was to show. Oddly enough. So, and that's actually kind of a cool little tidbit if you're interested in culture and stuff. I love that sort of stuff. You better move or you're gonna get kicked by Laserbeard. Right from behind you. Ah, come on, go! That's a regular skelly. Really easy to beat. There's another regular skelly, so that's good that they're all spawning. One way to actually do this real easy, if you guys wanted to, is just get on rocks. They can't get you up here. They are not inclined to learn to climb these things, believe it or not. But if my first mate would be so kind to actually fire the cannon. Lord mercy. Alright, Daddy's the captain today. One of those days. One of them days. And the second part that Josephus writes about is it's a little every other line. One seems like he's for the Christians, one seems he's against. So it's kind of like you're not against, but in intermediate, like more like Josephus' writing. So it's kind of weird to me. And historians believe what probably happened is that the monks who originally had rewritten it down, and this is the well consensus. So, and you should know that you're not going to hear from the majority of science and academia. And that's really important to know that, because what you are going to hear from is the smaller groups. really want the common man to listen to what they have to say because they think they're right. Isn't that just human beings? You don't have to be scientific or academic to have that sort of attitude, do we? You just have to be human. But they can take from it little excerpts. Essentially, they can take where they're like, yeah, we know this is actually Josephus. We think this is a highly more likely is really the better term phrase for that. Highly more likely Josephus. And still tell that essentially it comes out to the same thing. That he's just like, guy was alive, he died, he was killed on a cross, so that gives us the cross part. And that after he died, people still follow him, thinking he's the Christ. So, either way, if you take the other stuff, you can look at it and you're like, wow, that is just like buttered up. Like, wow, what is up with that? Why is he so like pro-Christian at this time? I mean, it's not like he's changing how he writes the book. You know what I mean? It's just kind of odd because he's a historian writer. Josephus is a Jewish man who essentially worked. Don't eat your Lucky Charms too fast. He's a Jewish writer, and he's pro-Roman. He was actually part of a anti-Roman kind of coalition at one time. I always use the lip of the cannon there. I love these ones just because it's like I barely touch that top there and watch that's gonna hit almost where I wanted it, so that means a little bit farther up. But the ones right on the beach, bam, I just heard that. You heard that hit. Crash. Alright, do you need more cannonballs? I'll put mine in here for you, buddy. I got fireworks too if you want to shoot fireworks. This is our captain from another mother? No, technically yes. This is our captain from a whole nother show, the smallest crew. I'm hoping that when my daughters get older, they'll do it. And we'll teach them some Sea of Thieves probably by the time they really... Oh, you want to go over there? Alright. Watch out, here they come. So see, it's way easier to do with 2 people. This entire game is actually designed to be fought with more people. So, this helps. Thanks, Faded Grips, for the hookup. He was posting a line. He was willing to affiliate with people, you know, even say he knows us. So I'm testing on these grips today, and man, these are great. I bought some, and I'm super happy with them. They don't have all that nasty power that some of them will have. Man, they're pretty good quality rubber. Probably more of that fake rubber stuff that everybody uses. I'm coming, buddy. Oh, I almost got to you. Ooh, a journal. Huh, that's interesting. That's probably to one of the favorite stories. They got lots of stories. I love their stories in this game. They're pretty good pirate stories, you know. They're very big. Oh no, these guys can only really be defeated with a cannon, or i.e. bullets. They are, and I believe actually they are super vulnerable to fire, and you want to get them wet because they're made out of metal, right? See that they rust? See that? That guy's gold, now they're all rusted. Now watch this. Got to get them out of there for a bit. They do hate water, even though they're super slow. Yeah, he rusted. Boop. See? They're super, they get killed easy by the fire. Put me in the water. Ah! There you go, buddy. You want me to kill that guy right there? No, don't kill him. Push him in the water? Do you want me in the water? And then you're gonna shoot the cannon at these guys? Ooh. Bullets. Don't kill him like that. Yeah, they're resting. Easy to kill when they rested. If they are not rested, these guys are just incredibly hard to kill. See with the, I mean, you can't do your multiple sword strokes, but I believe if you just keep hitting eventually you'll break it that way. Gotta love that. They gave us those little pouches of bullets. Alright, see who's next. So what we can see from that, the real question then begins, is, okay, so if this Jesus guy is real, right, and he supposedly died on Friday, is it more of these guys? It is more of them. Light him on fire. A little bit of a matter of time to die. You found a shark? I see you're not gonna drown. You're almost here. Watch your back. There's more bad guys. Just stand on a rock. You get on this. Put the green button. Jump. You okay? Big boom. Dude, we're probably gonna have another big boom. Yep, they love doing that. Get out of there! Run! They got a big boomer. Run! Just run! Look out, you gotta run, he's on ya. Good job, eat your food. They certainly are. Nice. Oh! Lots of captains this time, Isaac. And we're out of bullets. So it's daytime, so these guys are super vulnerable. You're gonna want to kill them before they're blowing up their ship. This happens a lot, like when you're doing this sort of thing for Order of Souls, you get some jerk who comes up and decides, like, you have to be sorry because I just happen to be floating by. Huh. Oh, okay. Or good for you. Alright, so these guys are still vulnerable to fire. I love these fire bombs. They're good for clearing out these guys. Watch. I'm gonna keep them on the island as they're doing it. Try to keep them back, right? You on fire if you're not careful. They'll get each other on fire. One down. 2 down. 3 down. Is that everybody? Nope, we got one more to go. I see you. You're under the water. So supposedly we got, there he is. There's the captain. Vicious Vi. Vicious V, basically. She is a nasty captain, she is. With greed and stuff. And there it is. That's all 4 of those guys. And that's how you do a quick basic one on Good Friday. So we can tell then at least that we know that by history alone that there's people who think he raised from the dead, and that's why they call it Good Friday. You guys better eat those all. You're gonna make a mess like that. And that's the real why they call it Good Friday, is because they believe he raised from the dead. We can see that from history, actual history, not just like random stuff or, you know, this is common stuff people who write history and study history use. They'll use Tacitus, they'll use those movies. And you lost it? You better find it. It's down there. There we go. A little bit distracted. Okay. You're gonna drown. You're underwater, you're gonna drown. Yes. You are underwater. Oh, you're not. I thought you were underwater. You're right. Give me your thing. There we go. There you go. Let's stay on now. Okay, where was I? Anyway, so that's, if you ever had questions, that's why. It's the Christians, we believe, right, he did raise from the dead. So then the real question just becomes, why is this echoing? I mean, your thing should be off. Oh, weird. Anyways, the real question. Lord mercy. The real question then becomes, you still hear me? Okay. The real question then becomes, say hi, Isaac. There we go. The real question then becomes, his mic was off. I didn't know. Oh, we gotta get some new headsets. This thing's really good. I want to get the wireless ones so we stop having to rebuy them over and over. That's what you do with the cheap ones. You have to buy them over and over and over because there's more wired. Poop on you. The real question then becomes, why are there still skeletons on this island? The real question then becomes, is the Bible true? Is what these Christians say true? That's really what it is. Right? And there's a lot of people who know that, but people know that there were prophecies about this guy. Believe it or not, it's like, oh my gosh. Wow, really? Okay. No, I'm not. Aha! Here, oh my lord. There's 82 prophecies. No. Pick that up. Right now. Anyways, let's finish this up real quick. The kids are getting restless. Whew. It's gotta be way easier if you don't have kids in your stream. Yeah, put them back in the bag. You make a mess. Come on. In here. Yes. Yeah, help Daddy out there, Desiree. Pick him up. Pick it up. Clean it up. No. Alright. far as Sea as Thieves goes, this has actually been one of my worst ones. Lord mercy. The echo is so bad. Let me try something. We still got an echo? No, we don't, so it's my wife's thing. I probably get her the wireless one first because the kids are always on her and they end up messing up her the cords on her stuff here, and it just gets ruined. And I mean, how they kind of hold it to you when I send it to you. I used to do a little electrical, and they just, I mean, it's not rope, but it still gets, you know, wrapped up like rope. It's metal, right? So it's going to shear, and that's what's going to create your distortion and stuff inside the wire before you even get it to the magnet that produces the sound on the other side with the cloth and stuff that makes it vibrate. Yeah, you're good. I'm just getting you a little bit more set up here, buddy. So hopefully it doesn't make the echo. Anyways, so that's the basic thing, right? And I mean, like, we'll go into more stuff later, but that's just kind of what Good Friday is it's supposed to be this death of this Messiah where he raises again, where he said he was going to do that. At this point, he's him coming in at Passover on a donkey is actually a fulfillment of one of the, I think it's like 82 prophecies in the Old Testament, which is huge. The ability to actually fulfill 82 prophecies is astronomical. It's kind of like life on this planet odds. It's just incredibly insane. How much? Mom's awake now. So it's all really interesting stuff if you're just interested in studying legends in general. It's pretty cool stuff. I thought it was interesting. Get some bananas here. Oh, did you drown? Yeah, you drowned out in the water, or did you get eaten by a shark? I got eaten by a shark too. Oh. You know, we're gonna clean the house for Miss Celine today, yes? This is kind of it. It's a nice little quick one. You're not gonna get a lot. I mean, you're gonna wanna, if you want real stuff, real points for your Order of Souls, like I've got mine obviously up to 65. Right there. The forts. I know people say don't do it by yourself, but to me I'm like, dude, get on there, get your boat somewhere, you know, kind of hide it behind it, and go kill as many of those guys as you can. You can win it eventually. Ouch, a shark! Is that what got you? Was a shark? Got bullets still? Yeah. Got him. 2, 3, and if I got him before, this should be it right here. Oh, yeah. I got some skill, right? Being distracted, though, doesn't help. And I'm obviously not the greatest fighter, either. You're welcome, buddy. We got revenge on it. You want to cook up the shark? We can eat the shark. I like to leave the light on here, although if somebody was, say, looking at me, what direction is this? If they're looking at me from the northeast, they're gonna see me because these lights are on. They actually can see that kind of thing through the hole. I don't know if they fixed that, but it was definitely a thing for the Wild Fuzzy. Used to be like, you know, keep all your lights off for that reason. I just don't like being able to go down. Like if I'm trying to patch a hole, I can hear it and I can't do it. Drives me nuts. I wonder if something happened. Like Golden Sands, I noticed has got lights now. From the story, I think that's just the fire, how it twinkles. Super creepy. Alright, so that was kind of that one. There's a Megalodon. And we can go turn these in. Plunder Valley, or we can go way up north to Sanctuary Outpost. Isaac, Captain, north or south? You want to go up or down? When we say up or down? Don't fire yourself out yet, we're gonna leave. We killed the bad guys. We're gonna go. Oh, okay. Are you shooting off fireworks? It is nighttime. Did you shoot a parrot out of that? That's so cool. Let's get another one. Let everybody know we're here. And that we succeeded, so they can come take our stuff. That one, I think, is just a shooting star like that. That's it. It was kind of a... I mean, they should make it at least sound like a Piccolo Pete. That's not too bad. That's all the fireworks. You got any fireworks? Hold this button here. No, you don't got anything like that either. Alright, here we go. Let's go check on that shark real quick. It looks like it's done. There you go, Captain. I think I burned it a little bit. I got you some actual shark food. Oh, you may not have room. It's alright. Alright, here we go. I'm glad we're taking off. Liar. That's right there. Running with the 4-year-old. Is it? Yeah, it's glowing like a star, huh? And I think that's Mermaid's Hideaway right there. It should be around that area. Thunder Valley is kind of just there. We'll go north a bit. Maybe that Skelly Gellion will come back. They've always got really good stuff on them. Skelly Gellions, it's another guarantee for skulls that are with a lot of points. One day, me and Isaac are gonna take on the scary skull fortress of Skulliness. But as I said before, the real question was, is the Bible true? We'll talk about that at a later date. It's just interesting. I would even recommend looking it up if you're interested or you like mythology, right? Just what people believe in or had believed in to be true at the time. Because that's the thing. One's man's religion is another man's mythology, right? But realistically, if we were to say it's not really real at all, which I don't believe, but if we were to say that, right? Let's just look at this in a third-party view. Wouldn't it be to say that they're all just developed to help us have better morals? Which is kind of odd, because in a philosophical way, that states that we know that we need to have better morals. That we have trouble with having better morals. I mean, even technically, even Buddhism, which isn't a religion but a belief system, it's kind of odd. I mean, humans, we are oddly complicated. Very different from animals, you could say in that way. I mean, look at us. We created, this isn't a real thing. I'm literally just staring at a screen that's flashing certain kind of lights in a certain pattern and creating something that my brain identifies with a 16th or 17th century or era sort of historical thing that we've overlaid a story on top of, right? Well, the Sea of Thieves. So then the question does become, is that what we do with all our religions? Is it something, some people say yes, but I mean, like, it is a little hard to see, because there's obviously truth and a little kernel of truth, right, in everything. So is the kernel of truth that this guy Jesus lived and he was actually a really cool guy and then we straight up murdered him? That would make me feel very sad, because that doesn't sound cool at all. And that is, like, possible. It seems what that's look like what happened in history. And it wouldn't even be we, would it? It would be just kind of the Romans and the Jews at that point. And anybody else there, which would have been, that's like small of that area. I mean, there's all kinds of spices that come, so there's all kinds of people. And the Romans aren't exactly known for being even-handed, are they? It's kind of like, join us or we wipe you out. Genocide was very normal. We frown on it today. I mean, it's almost like, how many people did we lose? How many cultures are gone? How many families were, you know, that's where cultures are developed from. Ooh, we got Merchant Alliance stuff. Before the Romans wiped them out. But I mean, that's normal. That's the world, you know. Life is pain in a weird way. It's not fun to say, but that is how it works. All right, here we coming into Golden Sands now, with our Skulls of the Damned. And in 2 days. Right, so there's a lot of differences as I've been learning in school about the Bible that are a little odd. Believe it or not, ancient Jews considered a whole day any part of the day, a good chunks, right? So he's in the ground for 3 days. Well, technically, if you look at it, he's not in the ground for 3 days. If we're looking at it out of like a time clock piece, right? He's not in the ground for 3 days. He dies somewhere around noontime. Everything goes dark, which they actually have some writings about. And there was an earthquake and all that, right? And they have people, some writings from the era who kind of, they suspect it was like an earthquake while there was a lunar eclipse, a very long lunar eclipse, but nonetheless a lunar eclipse from like a massive moon being a little bit closer to the Earth at that time. Kind of thing going on. Which it would have been, because it's like, that's like 2,000 years ago. So the moon is definitely closer to the Earth than it was at that. I mean, we're talking about like the first century, right? Then some, I think, historians, different ones, because, like I said, this is all, you got to understand that history and any kind of scientific learning is all someone's opinion. Oh, there's the person here. All someone's opinion. Let's see if we can get a clue if it's going to sink us. Either way, right? It's the end of the... I find you? Sure, I can find you. Where you go? Where you go? Where'd you go, Isaac? I can't believe it. Hey, I think we're here. I like to use these. I can't believe how much has just changed in science and history. They're starting to think that the swirls and stuff carved in the Irish stones are actually like pictographs. They're words, not. Kind of interesting. No sharks? No. We got a dock this time. We just got to unload our stuff. While this guy gets ready to load. So it's pretty common to see a thief to pull out an instrument when you're just getting to know the way of being like, I'm here in peace. Everybody pulls out an instrument. It's just how you know somebody's not going to shoot you in some ways. And that guy's going to try to shoot you. Do I have any bullets? I have one. You don't know where he is, right? He'll be running to get onto the boat and shoot my son in the face. Kill a 4-year-old. How dare you, sir? Yeah, build a campfire. Good job on hiding. I'll let everybody know we're here. That's okay. Let's do some emotes. We'll stay a little bit back, but we'll do some emotes. There's one where he's kind of like shaking the bush. Look at that. That's so cool. It says Super Pirate Day. They did really well with making that. Rare did great on that. Red Deer? Are you Red Deer? Do I want to hide? I might have to hide because this guy shot at me already. I probably should have reloaded, but I'm not really interested in a huge fight right now. Hey, Lorena. Check inside the bar. Do you want to go to the secret pirate area? You're on there. Let's just see. Yeah. Say ahoy! And then we'll wave at the guy. Yeah, he looks like he's in a kind of a cool mood, right? Yeah, we're not trying to make any issues. Probably just a PvE kind of character. What are you doing? Y'all in Alabama? Okay, you let me know if anybody comes on our boat. Just recording some clips. Y'all good. And so that looks like that might be an actual person, Anna DeQuatica. She's actually a pretty famous streamer. Right, hold on, let's switch over to game chat. We are too. We actually watch you every once in a while. It's great to meet you. Like to watch your stuff every once in a while. That's cool. You're looking super fierce with that. Not gonna lie. I love that banana gun. That's pretty sweet. Rocking the gold hoarder skin. Oh, I don't want to fight him. Oh, well, because we're streaming, and that's also another streamer, and it seems like, you know, poor taste, right? Besides, you know, you gotta think of the treasure,
my microphone
boy.
is off. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. We're just saying hi. We're doing some streaming as well. Loving your.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I like the look. You know, with
Thanks,
the gold
sir.
hoarder skin.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Did you guys just like roll up here? I just like logged into a server and started recording stuff. It's crazy that you guys are right here.
Yeah, we literally rolled up just now, and we're unloading some stuff. We're on the just doing a stream for some of the Good Fridays, the smallest crew. It's a kids show, you know.
Oh, interesting.
Realistically, whenever my son jumps on with me, that's really what that is. But you know, people can watch
that's
it.
Pretty awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this your name here? Your Twitch channel?
Yeah, it is. Clubbedcashew50.
Nice. I'll stop by.
Yeah, you can find us on Twitch, YouTube, and different things. You put sloop on a galleon. I run with another guy, scale saw surgeon. You know, man, how did you get your hair to part like that? I can't ever get my pirate hair to part like that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember which hair set this is.
I think it's the Daring Deceiver, if I remember right.
Probably. There's so many cosmetics. All right, well, I'm actually heading off for the day, so you have a good one. I'll stop by your Twitch channel at some point.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
All right, we got someone else who might watch us on our Twitch there, Isaac. And they did. Are you hiding the other pirate? Go, here, stand up real fast. Daddy wants to check something. And you're gonna hold on. Let me drop this right on you. Now go back in your barrel. I want to see if you hide the treasure. Can you hide the treasure in your barrel? Watch this. A 4-year-old who points. That's not a barrel. Well done though. Oh my gosh! If you set this right, you could hide it. I kind of figured, so let's just get a little bit closer on top of them. Hit B. Almost. So you could technically hide some of your treasure. So hide your treasure, right? So if you're gonna hide, you're gonna use the barrel. You can still buy that from Lorena at the post. It's one of the most important ones. You're gonna find these larger barrels on galleons. So if you get on a galleon or you're running a galleon, right? They're really good for that sort of hiding spot. You can find them on docks and stuff. On side these smaller ships, you're just gonna find these like half barrel. What? I'm gonna hide. Okay, we hide together. There's the echoes back. So, and there's really only 2 spots. Hold on. One sec. Don't twist that too much. There you go. Oh. Your wires are just getting old, buddy. I've got to get mommy a wireless headset because the kids are always bugging her. I think that's why the wires get all messed up. So, there's only a few spots really to pull this out on, right? You got one right here, but if somebody knows their boat, they're going to be like, well, there's never a barrel next to the water thing, right? There's this one. I've used this one area before where our little T-Rex, our Captain T-Rex shark, otherwise known as Megalodon, is put in there. I had the guy ran down. He was like this. Excuse me, is there anybody on this boat? Is there anybody on this boat? That was kind of cool. Obviously you can't do it in here. I mean, you might be able to pull one off. You can get it perfectly in between these two. But again, people pay attention to this area fairly well. See, that's not too hard. You might be able to pull it off, but because people use this right here quite often, I don't think it's going to work out. You might be able to do it here if you can get to the bookshelf. You just slam against it. Yeah, that would actually kind of work. I mean, again, people use that. So what I noticed, I like right next to this, people are going to question it a little bit. But if you're like, right, they might be like, I don't remember if there's a barrel there. So some of it is just trying to play tricks on a person's memory. But, and then, Canarthy's function. You can't hear anymore? Lord mercy. Help us, oh Lord, get this fixed. You hear now? It probably doesn't help that we're near cuddling. I'll try to back off a little bit. So people can see that there for like miles. I got like a half pirate voice going on all day. You know, I figured if I'm gonna put this on a kid's show, let everybody know that the smallest crew is hiring. And we're less picky than Mr. Gibbs with Jack Sparrow. We take everybody. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care if you can even pull up the capstan. I just care that you can look cool while on a boat. You don't even have to stay on there. I think that's kind of it for today, everybody. You could say what we learned on Good Friday is Jesus is a historical character, but what he did, we don't know if it's actually historical. It's all in your consideration of what they call the writings or the letters of the apostles. Paul being the one who wrote everything down before everybody else. So. And that way he should be theoretically more accurate, but I don't know, there's a silly argument they do where they'll be like, well, he's obviously the more accurate because he's the earliest. We actually have super old writings from that same era. Only, I think, less than 30 years from Jesus' death from Paul. Talking about, hey, he believes he rose again, right? And then we also have, the next is like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Matthew actually knew Jesus, right? Tax collector. Luke, I think it was John Luke, was friends with Peter. Not even friends, but he's like learning from Peter, learning to be a pastor, right? Or a teacher is technically the correct way. I mean, it's in an odd way, it's been Christianity, to touch on a sensitive subject, it's kind of been taken over from the Jewish religion by the Gentiles, right? But in reality, I don't think we should forget everything that came from the Jews. I mean, after all, the whole thing was like they're the one who got it this far in the religion, right? You know what I mean? In the story and how this is going, like it's to them. I've always found it odd that we like go on to these new words. Oh, it's a preacher. Oh, it's a priest, or it's a, and like it's the same thing. You're coming up with a new word to make it your own in an odd way. But not that that's a bad thing. There are different cultures, and it's like, so if he really is a father, if he's real, let's just for sake of argument say God's real. It would be, oh, we gotta light this boat on fire. I like to do that at the end of it. Uh-oh. We don't have anything to light it on fire with. What is this? Oh, that's good too. I see you. You're pointing out into the water. You want to light the boat on fire and say goodbye to the boat? Or you want to see the really cool pirate treasure? Okay. Go to the bar. To the restaurant where the lady sells the leche. Inside there. We're gonna play a secret song, okay? Controller disconnected. Press A. Hold on. Oh, your batteries are out. So, give me a second, everybody. We just gotta get our captain's batteries back on. Anyways, like I was saying, if he really is a father, then we would be just children. And he's explaining it in a different way. And that's actually super common, isn't it? For religions to use like father figures in some ways. Not all of them, though. I mean, that was not true with the Scandinavian gods. Like their story of how the earth was made is not see us as how we would see children and stuff. It's definitely not the same. It's two different eras too, though, right? All right, I'll be right back. Give me a sec. Ready? Wow, seriously? What sign did Captain B? This is stunning artwork created by the pirate. Oh, that's cool. So you can actually get your artwork put in there. How cool is that? Still life, right? The true, don't let surprise ask you the pose of the portrait. That's cool if he asked you. That's actually pretty awesome. Let's get some shanties. You should not. I thought it was. Pretty sure it's we shall sail together. Sound like we shall sail together. I think the boy's picking the songs and I'm stuck here trying to figure out. Don't hit anything yet, buddy. Hey, let go. Push your button again. Trigger. There we go. This is the magic song. Look at the ground. I believe this is the one that does the magic. It's just kind of boring. What if it becomes really cool all of a sudden? Sail Is there a different one? It's not Pirate's Life, I know that much. Beat a 4-year-old and how quick you are with your fingers. Oh my gosh. He's totally rocking out right out of this song. You want to show you another song? Push your trigger. Ready? Push your trigger. Putting a cape on you. You're alright, dude. Hey, Desiree. Hey. Leave him alone. He's got it. Thank you. He's nice and warm now. sure we should save it together. Of course, this thing is going to super frustrating times. What is that? Did Daddy tell you I have a secret pirate area? I am the secret pirate lord. It's the pirate lord. What's happening? What's happening? I'll tell you what's happening, boy. I have a secret entrance underneath a pub that goes to a pub. Let's do this. You got good French fries down here too, otherwise known as kippers and chips, right? You like fish? Fish and chips? Kippers and chips? Where'd you go? Oh, you already got it. Hey, keep going. Let's go. All the way down. You're not afraid of ghosts, are you? No? Okay, cool. Because I'm friends with some. Yeah, come on. You're on a post. See that post? You got to go over this way. There. Almost. Just go. There you go. Going backwards. Who knows? That might work out. Keep going. Keep going this way. You're going up. You're going the wrong way. Got some help? Help? Okay. I know this is a little. This is kind of thing is a little harder for everybody, which is understandable. All right, don't be scared. Just go into the light. This is a good place to get away from people if they're gonna try to kill you. You know, when you're a pirate lord, you can be like, "Well, I'll see you later." Because if they're not on your crew, they can't come in here. Hear the ghosts, the pirate ghosts. I'm with Daddy. Keep going forward. You'll see, it's a secret pirate base. I'm telling you. You remember that pirate you met when you first played the game? This is where he lives. His name is Ramsey. See? These are my friends. My pirate buddies. Each and every one of them, like Blind Bob, the Jangler and Jemblin's crew, Legendary Luke, what was Luke got for the stock? So you get all kinds of. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. 641,000 for the Dark Adventures. These are all pirate legends. They're super expensive. But it kind of... You're stuck? Did you fall off? You haven't even had a tankard of leche yet. How did you fall off? Let me see. You got yourself well and stuck there, boy. Oh, in them. They have great music in this. Right, just there it is. Yeah, look for the ladder. Yep. Here's Daddy. Pirate legend. Is that ghost you met when you first played the game? Yeah, it is. This is his... He's a pirate legend. He's the pirate legend. He's Ramses. The whole story starts with this guy.
Come to share a drink with me.
He says, "We meet again. Welcome to Athena's Fortune, my tavern, where the true pirate legends meet to swap stories and trade the finest goods of all." You can look at his voyages. You can get a job from this guy. Daddy's not even a 10. I haven't been working on this one,
Get
but you
out
can
there
get
and
some.
set sail.
Yes, sir. You're gonna sit down and learn from the pirate legend himself? Oh, if only. Blind Bob, how's it going today? What? I said, how's it going today, Blind Bob? Good, alright. Legendary Lucy.
How old are you?
How old am I? What kind of question is that? You refill my tea.
Smarten your boots up next time.
What? She is slightly rude. I like it.
I want to see that hairbrush.
Hairbrush? She is like a bomb. There we go. Alright, everybody, so we're gonna finish it out with that. Oh, that boy is fast. Some stuff here. But we'll call it a night on our legendary voyage here, won't we? We'll sit down and we'll finish out the night here in the Pirates Tavern. The rest. And the rest is legend, isn't it? In all